Planet Vero Studio is powered by the Nolan Group of eXp Realty. MyNextHomeFinder.com.
Treasure Coast Connector, connecting residents and businesses of the Treasure Coast. And here's your host, Ellen Contreras.
Welcome to Treasure Coast Connector. I'm your host, Ellen Contreras. My company by the same name is one of the show's sponsors. We help business owners to promote their products and services in the marketplace through websites, lead generation campaigns, social media marketing, video production, PR, articles in the news. All the details are on my website, tcconnector.com, or call 772-925-4557. Treasure Coast Connector, the show, puts a spotlight on local business owners. Everyone has an interesting story of why they do what they do. When we learn about them and do business locally, it strengthens our local economy. So the holidays are in full swing. We're enjoying the parties and the festivities, but it's also a time of year where we plan for the new year. And joining me in the studio today are Bob and Vivian Hayek, and they have a lot of great information that is going to be useful as we discuss ways to improve our health and our wealth. And they are independent distributors of a healthcare product called ASEA. And Bob is also, a financial services professional, and his company, he is the owner of Financial Independence, LLC. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you, Ellen.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Glad to be here.
You guys have been here a few times already, and it's always good to repeat information, especially as, people are, getting older. They're in all different phases. So maybe a couple of years ago when you were first on the show, we now have college kids that are getting a little bit older, and you want to get them off on the right foot with their finances and health. Because when we're young, we don't think about our health, but that's the time when you should really, kind of focus on both of those areas. So before we talk about all of this, why don't you give an overview of, why you do what you do with both ASEA and financial services?
Well, I like helping people, and I got in the financial industry in '93 for that reason. I wanted to be in control of my life, which wasn't seeming to be the case when you're working for somebody else. So with financial services, it gave me the chance to own my own company and do things the way I want to do them, and I can't fire myself, so that's always a good thing.
Yeah, yeah. And you also have a built-in boss, I'm just saying.
Well, I do have a built-in
Vivian,
boss.
She keeps you on track.
And she keeps me on track, and she's a good leader in that sense too. So, but in the same sense, your wealth isn't worth anything if your health isn't worth anything.
Yeah, that is true.
And, I wasn't looking for ASEA. It just happened to come across my desk.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been involved with network marketing since the late 90s. Seen the good, bad, and the ugly. And this company is definitely different in more ways than one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely. And so how about you with this ASEA? You've been enjoying it for the past couple of years now.
Yeah, 2020 we started, October 2020.
Yeah.
It has helped correct my triglycerides and my cholesterol.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So much so that my doctor and his wife started taking it.
Oh, wow.
Because in 6 weeks, I've always been in the red.
Mm-hmm.
My cardiologist in New Jersey before he moved down was very concerned, sent a letter to my next cardiologist.
Mm-hmm.
And the new cardiologist took me off all the medication. He says, if it's not doing anything, there's no sense in taking it.
Yeah.
So he goes, we'll just keep an eye on it.
I love hearing these stories about various lifestyle changes and things that people are taking. And there's a lot of different supplements out there. And what we're not here to do is say any one supplement is a cure-all for anything.
Absolutely not.
But people, there's a lot of people that are listening that have heard about ASEA, because it's gaining a lot of popularity.
We're in 33 countries.
Yeah, and it's spelled ASEA for those that are listening. So give us an overview of what ASEA is.
Well, best way to do that is what it's not. It's not a vitamin, not an oil, CBD, any of that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. Most people will say, well, their product is natural. Well, blueberries are natural.
Right.
But our body doesn't make blueberries. Mm-hmm. What our body does make is redox. And that's the key. And if you want to know if redox is real, the best place to go is pubmed.gov, is where the doctors go.
Yeah.
And just put in redox, REDOX, and see what you get.
Yeah, that's very interesting because any studies that are done, all of the research scientists are publishing their studies, and it goes on to that website.
That one in Google Scholar, there's about 1.2 million articles on Google Scholar. What people don't realize is they've been studying redox now for the last 30 years. Mm-hmm. Every medical university in the world is getting grants to open up research facilities for redox biology, and just nobody knows about it.
Yeah.
And, it's an amazing tool given to the body when the body knows what to do with it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it doesn't have to figure it out. It's the communication between our cells, and without it, you're not here.
Yeah, and our bodies do produce it naturally, like collagen and things. Right, and as we get older, our bodies slow down in the production of a lot of things. Mm-hmm. So when people look at redox, REDOX, again, for those that are listening, and they go on to that website, this has nothing actually to do with ASEA, the company. This is the research in and of itself, the scientific research. But, and you had said that you were, at a networking event, that you would routinely attend these events. And, you had a couple of complaints, aches. Who doesn't have aches and pains, right? And so this gal was like, hey, you need to try ASEA. And you initially said to her, I don't know.
No, I said, no, thank you.
Okay. So, basically you said that. And then she said, it's a money back guarantee.
Yeah, said that. And I blew her off for 2 months. Mm-hmm. And I had to have an MRI on my left shoulder for discomfort. The orthopedic surgeon wanted to do surgery of the shoulder, and I'm like, maybe not. So I called her back and I asked her what she had, and she told me. They have a liquid you drink, and then they have a gel, which is the same as the liquid in a concentrated version.
And that's topical.
That's a topical, right. And she said to me, rate the discomfort in my shoulder from 1 to 10. And I told her 10, at least I can't get my elbow off my body. Mm-hmm. Literally couldn't move it. And she said, apply the gel 3 times in 5 minutes. And that's when I started laughing. Because I'm like, what? He goes, put it on, let it dry, put it on, let it dry, put it on, let it dry. Now I'm really laughing because I didn't smell it, I didn't feel it, and whatever heck I put on my shoulder disappeared. And we just kept talking. And about 10 minutes into that conversation, I just went like that. And I lifted my shoulder, and I went, you got to be. Mm-hmm. And that's what started it.
Yeah.
I flew out to the company. I wanted to know, and I the more I investigated, the more I was in.
So, and that's the thing about you. Like, we're all from the Northeast, so we're the type of people. Prove it.
Right.
That's how we are as Metro New Yorkers. So you did your own research, but not a lot of people will actually get on a plane and go to the manufacturing facility. So that's what you've been there how many times now? More than once. Yeah.
4 or 5 times.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I've taken people out there to see it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's an amazing company. It's not your typical network marketing company. Yeah. It really is a biotech company that had a technology that uses network marketing to get it out because it's the only way for them to do it.
Because people have to try it. So
right. Well, you can't put we can't put our big blue bottle on the store shelf of any store, because the first thing you're going to do is you're going to pick up the bottle, you're going to spin it around, you're going to look for that magic ingredient, and you're going to read water and sodium chloride. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's it.
Yeah.
And you're going to wait a minute, why am I buying salt water?
Mm-hmm.
From Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
From Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
But when you understand that what's in that bottle is exactly what's in your body.
Well, it goes through a process.
Yeah, it goes through a 3-day process.
And when you drink it, you don't taste salt water at all.
No.
So
most people say it tastes like pool water.
Yeah, there is a slight chemical taste to it, but it doesn't make you go, whoa. It doesn't at all.
Well, some people, it's different for everybody.
Oh, okay. I didn't find it.
There's no
offensive.
chemicals in it.
The stronger it is means the toxic you are.
Mm-hmm.
That's really what it's telling you.
Okay.
And the more you use it, the less you'll taste it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, one of the benefits of drinking it is it boosts your own body's glutathione.
Okay.
And if it just did that alone, it's an amazing product.
Okay, and for those that don't know what glutathione is.
It's your body's own antioxidant.
Okay.
And it boosted about 800%.
Mm-hmm.
And when you do that, it takes all the toxins that are in your cells and puts it into your bloodstream.
Okay.
So that taste, that smell is going to be stronger.
Mm-hmm.
So what we recommend is you drink lots of water to flush it out. And if you don't, you can go through detox.
Okay.
And a lot of people will say,
does.
they'll say, I can't take it. I got headaches. I can't take it. It's upsetting my stomach.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not. You're going through detox.
Yeah. And then after a couple of weeks, you're totally fine. So now for those that are watching, they're seeing your contact information. Okay. But for those that are listening, how do they get in touch with you? And also, there's you send people information. Get your business card out. It's quite all right. Because there's a URL that you take people to.
Right, that's all right.
And it has the testimonials on there.
Yeah,
you even have one of your what number are you for your
number 90?
Okay.
Yeah, if they want to go to realredoxresults.com, there'll be a password that's needed, which is redox, REDOX. And that's a testimonial site. There's a 7-minute intro video. It's worth watching. 6 doctors will tell you why it's important.
Yeah.
And give you some more insight to how it works and stuff. Great site to go to.
Mm-hmm. And I can't believe Cindy is making us take a break. But before we do that, give your phone number, whatever contact information.
Well, yeah, I can give them our site, which is rhayek.myasialive.com.
Mm-hmm.
In there, they can order product. They can, go through the site, see the products.
Okay.
All kinds of good information.
But spell that out, because Hayek, if I know you,
it's
but
RHAYEK.myasialive live.com.
Okay, very good. And we're going to take a break, but we have a lot more to discuss when we return. Stay tuned.
Right now at Sunshine Furniture, it's holiday sale time. They are clearing out their warehouses to make room for new furniture styles, and this means you can save on selected styles from Lloyd Flanders, Beechcraft, Windward, Riverside, Universal, Caprice, Four Seasons, and more. Sofas, dining sets, patio groups, occasional chairs, cabinets, bedroom sets, and occasional tables. There are lots of pieces on sale from inside and out, just in time to make Santa say ho ho ho. Sunshine Furniture has the largest selection of coastal furniture anywhere, including a gallery of Tommy Bahama Home and a Universal Coastal Living collections. Visit Sunshine Furniture now for their holiday sale. And right now, all pictures, lamps, and accessories are half price. Sunshine Furniture, $12.95 US 1 in Vero Beach. Online at sunshinefurniturecasual.com. And don't forget to shop their outlet and sell store just across the street.
Sunshine Furniture.
It's time to call Easy Brew Coffee and Bottled Water Service and learn just how much you can save and how convenient it is to have your coffee and bottled water delivered right to your home or office. In addition to water coolers, Easy Brew offers individual bottles of water in 8 or 16-ounce bottles. No more lugging it home or dragging it into the office. Serving the Treasure Coast for over 2 decades, 2 letters, 1 simple name. Easy for Easy Brew. Visit e-zbrew.com or call 800-792-3285. Easy Brew.
Revive Vero Beach, located next to Anytime Fitness on Oslo Road and 27th Avenue, has everything you need to look and feel your best, including hormone replacement therapy, stem cell therapy, sexual wellness, weight loss, laser aesthetics, hair, tattoo, and skin spot removal, Botox and fillers, cryotherapy, comprehensive blood work, and everybody's favorite ozone and IV therapy. Refresh, renew, and revitalize yourself at Revive today. Call 772-492-6607. A member of the iTex trading community. Your iTex dollars are welcome.
Welcome back to Treasure Coast Connector. I'm your host, Ellen Contreras, and I've been chatting with Bob and Vivian Hayek about their healthcare product, ASEA, that they are independent distributors for. And now we're going to talk about finances, because we want to be in good health, okay? Because as you said in the first half, if we don't have our health, we can't enjoy the bazillions of dollars that you're going to help grow for people. Maybe I'm over exaggerating a tad.
Slightly.
But I can do that.
Yeah.
Because,
You're Ellen.
yeah, I'm Ellen. But all kidding aside, financial security is something that we all want. We all need. We want to be able to sleep at night. So just give us like an overview of some of the things that you do. We're going to talk about that program that I want to talk about next, but just give an overview of your company, Financial Independence LLC.
It's a financial company. We handle basically any financial situation that you're dealing with, but we specialize in debt elimination. Mm-hmm. But one of the things that really was brought to my attention was when COVID hit, it really opened my eyes to multiple streams of income.
Yeah.
And people found themselves all of a sudden sitting there with no income, not of their choice. Somebody chose that for them.
Yeah.
And today, what we're seeing is people are looking for something. They're looking for a way where they can have that other stream to come in to give them that security. Mm-hmm. And through what we do is we just give them the information.
Right.
We tell them, here's what it is. This is how it works. This is what it can do. What you do with that information is up to you.
And I'm glad you brought that up. We're referring back to ASEA, what we spoke about in the first half, and that was one of my questions. That was question number 4. But Cindy waved the commercial flag, and I listened to Cindy because she controls everything, right? The show producer. So that is something else that's wonderful about ASEA, is that you have helped people with, some people treat it as a side gig because they're liking what they're doing for their full-time job, but they have extra time.
Right.
Or they're retired and they really don't want to do something full-time, but this is a wonderful way for income. So this is an opportunity.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And your website again?
Which one?
For ASEA, just like, or your contact information if they want to know more.
Well, they can contact me via phone, 732-241-3427. That's my cell. Everybody has it. Every one of my clients have it, so feel free to give me a call. FinancialIndependenceLLC.com. They can get me through there. Or rhayek.myasealive.com. Either way.
Or 1-844 My Redox.
My Redox.
Okay, very good. So that's a toll-free number for you guys. Okay, so that's very good. So now this is another thing that I read just the other day, that more people than ever before are carrying personal debt.
Oh, yeah.
It's at an all-time high. And then there are whispers, okay, of maybe a recession in 2023. I wish people would stop whispering so that it doesn't happen. I'm just, I'm saying to you people, because I'm very bossy that way. But everything is cyclical. So God forbid we do experience a recession, people need to be in a stronger place financially. So what is this program that you have?
It helps people get their debt under control.
Okay. But it's not consolidation or anything like that?
We're not consolidating.
Okay.
We're not refinancing.
Okay.
We're not doing any of that. Basically, we're satisfying that debt with that creditor.
Okay.
I give you a real easy way to understand it. Everybody, when they have a credit card, let's just say a credit card that has a $5,000 balance, and the minimum payment's $100, they're paying $200-$300 trying to buy that debt down. The difference between the minimum payment and what they're paying is the dollars we use to fund our program.
Okay.
I can utilize those dollars better to buy down that debt quicker.
Mm-hmm.
And the program works. It's basically guaranteed. It's on a structure of a guarantee. So as long as you follow it, it'll work.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen it do tremendous things.
Yeah. Yeah.
No
you
hidden
actually.
fees.
Yeah.
Yeah. Please explain all
No
that.
fees.
Okay.
No.
No fees for, to
pay
you
us,
directly.
right.
Okay.
Nope.
So that's very good. And the thing is that you put together an illustration for
Yeah.
people. You're not asking for their social security number. You're just asking for what they owe and how much and all of that. And then you're putting an illustration together, and then you're going to show them if you can or can't help them, basically. But most people you usually can help.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think that's great. And then after that's put to bed, so to speak, that debt is done, goodbye, good riddance. I never want to get back in that situation again. Then that person, you're going to continue with that program. It's like there's tax advantages to it, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it's
because
not...
now you're focusing on somebody's retirement money.
Right, because you're the same dollar is doing multiple things. Not only is it getting you out of debt, it's saving you money, and it's buying you a death benefit on top of it. So it's really working hard.
Mm-hmm.
So even if the program is going to show you, well, here you are, based on what you're doing, yeah, you'll be out of debt in 25 years, let's say. But that's it, you're out of debt.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's going to show you, well, based on the way we do it, maybe we can get you out of debt in 9 years.
Okay.
But not only are you out of debt, but now here's what's in your bank.
In your bank.
Yeah.
And what your death benefit had bought you.
Mm-hmm.
So that dollar's really working hard.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's the good thing about, people like yourself. You're really dedicated to helping people, and you just lay it out there and you show them, and it's up to them to move forward, or not. But, and then you explain how everything works, and it's particular to their situation.
Absolutely.
Yeah, which I really like. So again, we are almost out of time. Cindy was going to give me I looked at her before she waved the two fingers at me. I'm so proud of myself. So before we wrap up the show, again, give your contact information because people click on at different times, to the show.
You can reach me at 732-241-3427 or at financialindependencellc.com or rhayek.myassealive.com. And that's Hayek.
Thank you. Yeah, because when I first met you, I think I butchered the spelling of your first name.
Everybody does.
Yeah, yeah. So now we have about a minute, but give me a 30 seconds for each of you of what you would like to say as a parting word.
Give us a call. Let us have a look at what you're trying to do, either if it's debt or if you're looking for an opportunity. Never hurts to look.
That is true. It's always worth to have a conversation. So, and I'm just so grateful that the two of you came back onto the show. And I have 1 minute to wrap up. And this is a wonderful time of year. So I hope that your holidays, you guys came back from Jersey. You have a grandbaby.
Grandbaby, my number 4.
I was just going to ask you, wow, do you want to give a shout out to anybody?
To Scarlet Willow, Lucy, Riley, and Johnny.
Very good. And I just want to say thank you so much for being here, because every time you come back, it's great information. You're helping lots of people. And my name is Ellen Contreras. I'm the host of Treasure Coast Connector. Until next week, I hope you have a safe, wonderful, productive week. And I miss you already.